Okie dokie. Screw those last 3 minutes of waiting. All the things are spread about. Hello, my friends of the internet. How are you doing? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Let's run down things real quick here. What's going on, Bob? Bud? Ooh, we got creepy Chris K, who's looking through my bathroom window today. What's going on, Dan? Dark Soldier, GB, Jalen, Joseph, Marvel. If I remember correct, your name is Todd. I hope I'm right on that one. What's up, Gilly, Scott, Omar, Spence, and Steve? Hopefully everybody's doing well tonight. So let me do the other thing really quick. What's going on, Phil? Good to see you, buddy. Your build is coming along very, very nicely there, Phil. Let me just run down this real quick to thank our newest subscribers. Tarkoba Sungour, I hope that's right, S-U-N-G-U-A-R, Sungar. Dano's Universe, I like that name. Neil Pushes, and Larry Schulte. So I hope I said your guys' names right. If I butchered them, I'm sorry, but thank you very much for subscribing to the channel and coming to hang out on the streams if you do. So we're going to get to it right off the bat. If you notice, you can't gamble. I stopped the gambling, and I'll tell you 2 reasons why I stopped the gambling. And I'm going to sound like a naughty freaking parent at the moment, but I said it on the last live stream for, yeah, you cut off. You were cut off. I said it on the last live stream. I was watching the chat, and I always like to watch the chats during the slideshows just to see everybody's reactions to the builds, and telling everybody that they did a good job, they like this build, they like that build, and all that other good stuff. So That didn't happen. We had tons and tons of gambling going on, and it was like nobody was watching. I'm sure you were, but it felt like nobody was watching it. And those guys worked hard on their builds, and you know, we should be talking them up while their build's going through. But I'm going to Gamblers Anonymous. Secondly, we have people here that don't chat in the live stream, but they do watch the stream, so they're gaining chippy chips at a much slower rate, and at the end of the month, on occasion, they do jump in there, and it's unfair to them that they're doing it the old way and making their chippy chips by hanging out and watching and stuff, and they're not in here gambling away. So those are the two reasons why I stopped it. It was getting, sorry if I'm sounding like a parent, but it was getting a little ridiculous. We had no chat going on like we do now. You guys are always chatting there, talking about something. No matter what I'm gabbing about, if it's movies, TVs, comics, models, 3D printing, you know, the puppies, which they're sleeping now, so I don't think we'll see any puppies tonight. So I did get a new model kit in. I have it over on the bench over there. We'll take a look at that tonight. I got the 1/1000 scale Defiant, and I got the, I've had the green strawberry PE for that. I don't know where it is. It's in one of the boxes over there, so I couldn't really find it. Thank you, Bob. Speaking of builds, I'm going to jump over to the computer screen. Let me make sure I have it on the right page first. No, I don't want my files. I don't want my files. That would be silly. Can't see them anyhow if I popped it on there. All right, let's pull this down, and we're going to jump over to the computer screen real quick. I was lagging behind on doing all the articles and stuff, and congratulations to me, I'm finally back to work. So, you know, I've been back to work since last Friday. Feels good actually to be back at work and doing some stuff, even though there's no work at work right now. It's very slow. We're all blaming that on the pandemic, because when the pandemic struck, we were working like crazy. I was working easily 12, 15, 16 hours a day. You know, by the time I got home, it was 16 hours, but I was getting paid for all that travel time. So, and we put in tons and tons of internet because everybody was home, and now it's just slowed down to a trickle. It'll pick back up eventually, but hopefully that's sooner than later. But what I want to show you guys is I put up everybody that had their builds in the showcase, or they had emailed me their builds. Those are all up, and they're underneath the group builds, current group builds, so you can go to all of these. For some reason, I was having trouble. Sorry, bud, if you noticed that the Jesse one wasn't up here. I finally figured that out and finished it up. So far, Joe, he's finished up his P-51. Jalen's finished up her Jurassic Attack, and Skyray has finished up, that's Lee, has finished up his Chevrolet. So you can come check these out on the site if you want to. They're all here. Everybody's stuff is up and ready to go. If you don't see your finished build on the site, it's either one of two reasons. It's you didn't email it to me, or you didn't put it in showcase. If it's in the regular group build, you could post it in the regular group build for everybody to see, but do a single one in the showcase too with your little write-up. This way I can grab it from there easier. If you don't want to email me, you can do that, and I can grab it from the site. I actually did that the other day because there was a ton of them that I had to get done. I just got to get back on top of this stuff. Where is it? Under annual group build model showcase. So all these guys have been pushing this stuff over here. I can find it. They're titling it with which group build it is and what their build is. It makes it easy for me to grab that, and I don't have to email and ask you like Kevin over here put in his thing. I just grab it and grabbed all the pictures and put it up. Those are on the site now. Let me jump back over to here. Those are up on the site now. For the slideshow at the end of the year with everybody's stuff in it, I do put them on the black background, so everybody's at 1280 by 720, and we don't have to miss any of that. Joe, did I say hello to you, Joe? Joe Gray. I'm sorry if I didn't. Now, as I'm on that other stuff, gambling Nazi, no gambling for you. That's right, no soup for you. Donnie D, what's going on, Donnie? Good to see you, Donnie. Oh, speaking of which, I got to check the vote. I don't think it might be over. We did the poll for the top 3. Total votes unwatched. I think it's, yeah, I don't think it's letting you vote anymore. The top 3 builds. Let me see if anybody's, we do have, ooh, we have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4-way tie between, oh no, wait, there's, okay. We'll go, I'll come back to that later, and we'll have the 3 winners. Hey George, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, sir. So yeah, we'll take a look at that 1000 scale Defiant, which I'm looking forward to because I haven't seen that kit yet. I've seen the big kit. Like I said, I have the PE, so I will be doing that. I hope I don't have to give up my modeling fluid in addition to gambling. No, just the gambling. Just the gambling. It was messing with the stream and all that other good stuff, and you guys chatting and stuff. All right, first question of the night. I know you guys have been watching the new Star Trek. Do I spend the money on damn Paramount Plus? You know I'm cheap like that. I don't want to spend the money on more channels. I wish they, you know, it was just a regular channel that I could watch, but hey, even guys at work that watch Star Trek are like, you gotta get it and see it. So, you know, I'm just curious what you guys have to think about it. How yes sir. Yes sir, go for it. I'm gonna end up having, was incredible. Strange New Worlds was incredible. I'm gonna end up having to tell Kelly, because I suppose better than Picard even. Ooh, nice. Kelly gets her Netflix and Hulu. Those are, she pays for those. Well, actually, I don't pay for Netflix because I have T-Mobile, so that's free. We pay for the Hulu. Better than the Discovery. A lot less crying. That's always a good thing. I'm a sucker of all Star Trek and Star Wars. Yes. Strange New Worlds and Picard season 2. Had the original Roddenberry feel. It rocks. All right, so definitely. All right, I'm gonna tell Kelly I'm gonna get the Paramount Plus. Hey, what's going on, Jack? Good to see you, brother. We're gonna get the Paramount Plus. We'll check it out, and you know, I totally believe what you guys have to say about the show. Computers and such were more in the timeline. All right, see, that's the problem I was having. I was thinking it was more outside of it. Paramount movies are on there as well after 3 to 4 months. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So there's a bunch of stuff on there that I could check out. And I'm glad I actually turned on my microphone tonight. I usually forget, and you guys hear nothing for a little while. I was just going to say something, and I forgot what I was going to say. I just got more resin in. I got to print up a few things. I was going crazy with that. I showed you guys the Jessica Rabbit. I told you I snapped 3 sets of her legs just because of how tight it is. What I think I'm going to do is I have one of the files is a full print of her. I'm not going to mess around anymore. I'm just going to print her in one go. This way I don't have to mess with those legs and break them. Oh, okay. There you go. Thank you, Omar. I did not know that. So I'll check that out tomorrow on YouTube. I'm quite sure I'm going to like it after all the hype you guys have been saying. The 2 guys at work that are into Star Trek have been saying. So that's a cool thing. My buddy, he wants to go up to see the set upstate New York. So I think, you know, we'll try and do that. Ouch. Ouch. What are we ouching about? It's on the shittiest tabs though. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry. Chris, just to make it better for you. Hold on. Where is it? There it is. Where is it? Chris, there's your girlfriend. Yay. Enjoy your girlfriend there for a second, Chris. I actually ended up... thank you, Omar. I haven't seen the 2nd season of Picard or the new Strange New Worlds. I'll wait until the 1st season of SNW wraps up. Binge watch. Much better than Star Trek disappointment. I mean Discovery. That's one of them. Yeah, I actually was going to, Chris, for you, find that picture and just have her like here in the corner. This way she'd be up the whole show, but I ended up having to go to Marlboro, New Jersey for the puppy food. So by the time I got back, they had dinner ready and all, got this set up, so we were good. We were good to go on that. So maybe next time you'll have whatchamacallit, your girlfriend up there. So Star Trek, we're gonna be definitely taking a look at that. That'll be fun. That'll be good. So what else is going on out there in modeling land, my friends? What are you guys up to? What are you building? I know Omar's going to be spending time in Chicago for a while. which stinks. Too bad they didn't have somebody to take his place. I want pizza. Discord was all about pizza today. The first thing I ate tonight was dinner was shrimp scampi and pasta, so I didn't eat anything today. Hey, what's going on, Matt? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, we have... I don't think I did the thing. Did I do the thing for... Let me hit this button because I don't know if I did it or not. No, I still have the egg plane one up, so I forgot to change this over. Okay, so we have the give... Let me make sure I didn't put it at the end. No, I didn't put it at the end. I got to set that up. Damn me, I knew I forgot to set something up. So this month is Star Trek model giveaway, and Jalen had donated the Vulcan shuttle, and Mike Lawler is donating the one, I think it's 650 scale Reliant, but remember that one is missing two little pieces. It's just two red lenses in the back. They're basically almost a triangle shape. If you have clear, you could even use diffused like milk bottle stuff and put clear red on them, and you'll be good to go with that. Family this week, and then gardening, and then starting to empty the kitchen for remodeling in June. Nice, Spence. Waiting on my Halloween group build kit to arrive. What? Oh, Bob, is it going to be a surprise? What's going on, Dave? Recouping. Oh, I hope you recuperate very quickly and you're feeling much better. The pizza thing on Discord was all Dirk's fault. That's right. It is all Dirk's fault. But anyway, back to the giveaway. We actually have another donation, and that's from Scott Modeler X in here. Don't send it to Spence. He's actually donating the Star Trek bridge. So that's going to be another kit. The boxes, of course, it's open. But all the bags are sealed, so that's no big deal. So we'll be sending those out. The winners of tonight's giveaway for the I almost said Star Trek, Star Wars build. I'm still waiting. I haven't got any kind of tracking again from Hobby Lobby, so they're taking a while to send me my package. So we're waiting on Hobby Lobby to send those over, and I'll have the 3 kits. I think 2 people might not be in the United States. If that's the case, I'm going to hold on to the other 2, and we'll use those as giveaways for another month. Hey, speaking of surgeries and stuff, I haven't seen Kalen. I got to give him a shout and see if Kalen's doing all right. I seen him Monday on his live show. I know his surgery was pushed off and stuff, but hopefully he's doing okay. Save yourselves. Went to the ER again, diagnosed with HOTS and not... Oh, boy. Well, Jalen, I hope you're feeling better, too. Hey, what's going on, Dan? Dan, nice t-shirt. Thanks for showing it on your video. Appreciate it. There goes your sign. So, Jalen, hope you're feeling better. Hey, 72. All right, we got all that stuff going. Just going to wait a few more minutes. Hey, I got to start doing bloopers. Just going to wait a few more minutes, and then we'll go over to the desk. We'll open up that Defiant, and we'll check out that little kit and see what that's all about. I saw the hardware you had removed, Dave. Oof. How did I miss that? I didn't see it. See, that's the bad thing about Facebook. I see certain things. The one good thing about Facebook, though, is after I left for only a week, when I came back to Facebook, I don't know if it's because I left, but the only thing I see now is model builds. Just model builds, model builds, model builds, all the way down the line. So that's a good thing. Hardware is never, ever good. Good luck for the next 5 minutes. Hey! That's a good thing, Buck. Hopefully it is. Speaking of Star Wars builds, where do you post for the 23 group build? Hold on a second. Forms, annual group build, sci-fi. Okay. Yeah, let's go over to the computer screen. Go over thread. 23 Star Wars group builds. We'll do this live. Group builds, current group builds. The 23 one. I didn't put up the rules yet, so I'll grab the. I gotta do. See, I'm getting old and just forgetting things, man. Getting old and forgetting things. All right, the Star Wars group build. Thread title. The 2023 Star Wars group build. This is the official thread of the 2023 Star Wars group build. The rules will be posted as soon as they are on the main site with a YouTube. I forgot I got to make a thumbnail too. YouTube thumbnail. Yay! I got to put a period at the end, otherwise Sister Grace will slap me with the ruler. All right, so if you come to the form, scroll down, go into sci-fi and fantasy group builds. I'm going to unpin this one, and we're going to pin the 2023 one. Where is it? Unstick. Go. Let us pin the 2023 one. Choose this. Stick threads. Go. And boom, the 2023 one is on top, so that's where you're going to post. You just go to annual group builds, sci-fi and fantasy group builds, and you guys can start posting away your builds already. We'll see who the quickest one is for this group build. It was Rich. The last group build, he posted mighty quickly on. He did his Chewbacca, and he got that done mighty quickly. So. Then we got Bob, the master of many a Star Wars build. I think you did a thumbnail for it, Kenny. Oh yeah, I did do a thumbnail for it. I did do the rules. Why are they not up on the? We did whatchamacallit? Princess Leia. Group build rules. Oh, there she is. It is up there. You had the big dummies. I told you, I'm getting old, man. I'm getting freaking old. There you go. Let's just. Oh, another thing. Quick for the guys on the site. You should be able to edit your own posts. You just go in there, and if you don't want anybody to see it was edited, just hit edit silently. Let's put the link in here. Paste. Now the rules are in there. Link, URL, paste, insert, done, save, and you're good to go. Everything. Thank you, Jalen. I completely forgot that that I did the rules too. So everything's good to go. Start those builds. I will definitely get in a Star Wars group build myself this year. Hey Brian, how's it going, buddy? I banged the dislike button first just so they send Kenny a report. Do it. Let's see. He did with Lay on it. I did. I'm seriously getting old, man. I'm forgetting everything. Thank God the contract negotiation's coming up, and hopefully we get that 3-year extension, and then I am done and out of there. My company gives a pension. Our pension depends on the GAT rate, has a little to do with our pension. And if the GAT rate stays how it is or drops by the time of my pension, golden. It's going to be nice. Going to be very nice. Plus, the good thing about it is I don't have to touch my pension because Kelly's working. I'm going to be like, she's going to be my sugar mama. Kelly upstairs is going to be my sugar mama and take care of me. I'm actually very lucky because of the job I have and stuff like that. So it's not bad. Leia, my other girlfriend. Yes, Chris, your other girlfriend. Oh, new Star Wars group build. I have plans for a pair of T-65 X-Wings and T-70 X-Wing. Very nice. Nothing much, Brian. Nothing much. Thanks, bud. Yeah, we're praying we get a 3-year. Even if they give us a 2-year extension, I'm at the end of my time. There's no sense in staying past 30 years because your pension actually in my company, well, you could stay 31. Anything past 31, your pension starts going down, so it's not actually worth staying. 3 more years, 60 and out. Sweet, Steve. Yeah, I got 4 years. What's this? 22. Yeah, it would be 4 years left come July, and I'll be 53 going on 54. And then with the 401k plan, plus the pension, plus Kelly's working, and that's the good thing that Kelly's a New York City school teacher, so I can depend on Sugar Mama Kelly to take care of me. And then I could sit here, play with the dogs all day long, build some models, but I'm gonna have to become Mr. Mom and clean the house and do some more and do some dinners and stuff like that. 17 more years. Listen, Chris, I promise you, if I hit Mega Millions or Powerball, you'll have 1 year left. I'll take out, because I would claim that thing like towards the end of the year. I would work this year or next year, into next year, and then I would claim it. I was Mr. Mom. Sugar Mama Kelly should be a t-shirt. Then she would have 2 t-shirts. What's for dinner, Kelly, and Sugar Mama Kelly. That would be an interesting one, Sugar Mama. She would find that funny. Yes, and probably a grandbabysitter at some point, which wouldn't bother me, because, you know, got the puppies and a grandbaby, and then we'll teach that one how to build models, and then, you know, when he's big enough, because Omar's better at it, we'll send the kid over for summer camp at Omar's how to 3D print. Then the cave full time. I think everybody's looking 3 years and 8 months, hopefully at 65. Nice, Dan. What's going on, Dan? Good to see you. That would be cool. So we got a bunch of people in here. Welcome everybody, all 25 viewers. 3 people just dropped out, but welcome all 25 viewers. I can't talk tonight. I know not everybody chats, but I'd like to welcome you to the community, and thank you for stopping in and watching us gab. If you're new here, this is the Seinfeld of model building, which we call it, because we sometimes check out models if I got a new one, which we're going to do tonight. Otherwise, we try to forget about the world for a while. We hang out with our friends, throw a few jokes around, laugh a bit, talk movies, TV, whatever we want to talk about. You're going to have to wear a leaf thong, feed Kelly grapes, fan her to cool her off. That stinks, Brian. Hey, Omar, I don't know if you got your shirt yet or not. I got to see if I got another tracking for you, but your shirt is on the way. If you didn't get it, they were saying between the 14th and the 17th. Teespring takes a while for getting things out. Jalen, thank you very much for buying one of these crazy things. You can use it as a summer blanket or a throw over the couch. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to throw this on break for a second so I can move the microphone over here, toss on the lights over there, and we'll go take a look at the Defiant. I'm actually going to put my phone on silent. I'm going to jump on my own stream so I can see the chat while we're talking over here. Oh, look at that. There we go. I can see the chat. Let me just put you on break here for 2 seconds. The spotlights. We got the spotlights. I'm glad you got it, Omar. And don't worry that you forgot. We all got busy lives and doing stuff. First things first, I want to apologize for the words being backwards. I changed over from OBS to Streamlabs OBS, and they don't have the same camera set up as OBS does, so I couldn't flip it. So if you guys heard me talking a while back about getting another new camera, I don't want to get rid of this camera. I love the A6100. That was an awesome gift. What I'm gonna do is, because I want to make the streams better for you guys, especially when we do unboxings, this camera's a little bit on the blurry side. It's really not that good. What I'm gonna do is keep the A6100 over here, and then the A6100 is unfortunately discontinued, but I've been looking, and the Canon M50 Mark II is another great mirrorless camera. So if you guys are looking for a mirrorless camera to stream, the only thing you need is a capture card along with it. You grab that and you'll have a nice clear picture. I don't know if anybody's seen on YouTube yet. My son showed me today. YouTube made an adjustment. He was showing me that it goes to full screen automatically if you're watching a video. I've seen something similar, but not full screen like he's getting. If I miss anybody, I'm sorry, because I can't see I could see who's talking right now, but if you're popping up, that tells me who's in here. I can't see that right now. So I'm sorry this is going to be a little backwards. Let me try to get the shine off of there a little bit. It's backwards. Once we get another camera, we'll fix that. Yeah, that's a nice camera, Steve. This one's a C920 that's up here. I mean, it was good for its time, but it's nowhere near what we can do on stream. And you know, I just want to give you guys the best viewing experience possible, so we can move that. Plus, this is where I build and I take my review videos and all that other good stuff. And I don't think we've seen the X-Wing. I don't think I ever opened up an X-Wing. So if we haven't and any of the winners are out, I'll open one of those up and we can do an unboxing of that one too. So yeah, that's the A6100 would be here for videos and doing reviews, and then the other Canon would be over there where it's easier for me to take off to if I want to go do photos outside and stuff. So again, this is backwards. Completely sorry, I can't fix that in Streamlabs OBS. I'm actually going to email and tell them they don't have a camera setup like regular OBS does where they can flip the camera. This is from Deep Space Nine. This is a really cool ship. I like this ship a lot. It's the USS Defiant NX 74205 in 1000 scale. It's a snap assemble kit, but I will glue it. Yo, Kevin, what's going on? Hey, Ush, good to see you, brother. It's an all new kit. I think this was the last one I grabbed off of, oh no, I went to get this off of Andy's hobby headquarters, and they sold out of them, so I went over to my other one, hobbylink.com, not our hobby link, but the hobby LIC link, and they had it and it was on sale, so I grabbed it before they were gone too. Sometimes hobby link is hit or miss with their shipping. Sometimes it takes a while, sometimes it doesn't. This actually came fairly quick. I ordered it, they had it in the mail the next day, and I had it in 3 days. On the side, it's going to be upside down again for you. And it's got a picture of the Defiant. She may have flaws, but she has teeth. Captain Benjamin Sisko. Then on the other side is the Defiant. This comes with the dome base with metal support rod. We'll find out. I don't know if that's hollow or not. Water slide decals. Cap option included. This is going to be really bad and totally backwards. But you got two pictures of the Defiant here. Clear parts make the model perfect for lighting. Features snap assembly, registry marking, and panels, decals, dome base with metal support rod, molded in gray with clear parts. It's 6 3/4 inches long, and it's only 30 pieces. Speaking of lighting, we did get some chips in. Tommy is soldering the boards like he always does. He's there doing his thing with his pick and place machine, and he's getting all of those ready, and then we're going to send them over to Spence. Spence has some stuff to do, so it's going to take a little bit. So probably by the end of the month, the first week of June, we'll have we should have more boards. I'm not sure which ones we're going to put out. Definitely some Grissom boards, because people have been asking about the Grissom, so we got to do those. You can use a mirror to reverse the image. Yeah, I don't have a mirror, unfortunately. If you guys want, just let me know in the comments section over here. If you want to see the green strawberry kit for this 1/1000 scale, I'm pretty sure I have it. I'll go search the box. I'll put you on break, and I'll go search the box, and we can check that out. I'm pretty sure I have it, because I think I did a review on it. Okay, let's see what's in the boxy. Let's see what's in the boxy. And again, thank you to everybody that's here and watching. We have one bag of clear parts. I should do this one as my Star Trek build. We have one typical dome base, and the rod is solid, so if you're going to light it, you'll either put a switch on the kit, or you'll just change this out. I'll put this on the side. Don't need to open that one. So we got one bag of parts over here. We have the clear parts. We got the instructions. And we have the decals. Okay, nothing on the inside of the box. Let me put that to the side. We'll look at the instruction sheet first, as we usually do. Kenny, if you can't get this to fit back in the box, you got exactly, Spence. You are not kidding. If this one does not close right, There's something really wrong with me besides getting old. I got the resin parts for the 420 before Don passed away. They're nice. I have all the stuff, Dan, from Green Strawberry for that kit. It's a potato chip box. All right, so upside down and backwards again. Again, I apologize. We have the ship up front, general assembly, sub-assemblies, decals, and paint. And then we have down here the front end of the ship over here in part 1. This isn't a big build, so this shouldn't take long. Then we got step 2, putting the body together, putting the little things in over here. I used to know their name, and then I forgot their name. Got weapon systems over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 more parts onto the hull of the ship. Then you got the front and back pieces, step 4. Step 5 is a few little pieces, so it's only 5 steps. And the 6th step is to put it onto the base itself. Now, if Polar Lights would have just taken, let me see something. If Polar Lights just would have taken a page out of their own book here for decals on the Grissom, would have been great. Look, all the decals are pointing, hey, look, 28 goes here, 30 goes here, 64, 22, 60, 19, D and E, these are your paint call-outs. F, more whatchamacallit, more decals here. This is how they should have done the Grissom instead of how they did it on the box art, which was no fun. Hey, Grayson. Did I miss you? Where'd she say hello? How far back? And why am I not seeing it? Well, anyway, if you're here, Grayson, I don't see your name in the chat for some reason. Congratulations on graduating. Enjoyed watching your full graduation ceremony. I definitely enjoyed that. Your son could fix the camera in 30 seconds. Now, actually, I know what to do with the camera. Unfortunately, Streamlabs OBS does not have the same camera function as regular OBS. OBS has its own thing. You hit the file camera, and then you can flip vertically, horizontally, all that other good stuff, and it'll be the right way. OBS does not have that. They only have flip vertically. I'm trying to see, because no, I'm trying to see where that camera is. It's so hard to see. All right, anyway, those are the instructions. They did a nice job on those. Let's look at the decals. Let's take a look at the decals. Now, either the wife or the mother-in-law stole my scissors. Sorry, gambling's been banned on the site. He cut us off. I did. I cut you off like a good parent should. Take care of their children. Make sure they're not getting in trouble. All right, so it's got the protective sheet on there. I'm going to wait a second to see where this shows up on camera. This way I make sure that let me bring this down some. I'm gonna wait a second because what I'm watching on my phone is behind what I'm seeing, what I'm doing. Well then, how do we smoke? You just smoke or drink. Okay, let me move this up a little. See, this camera, like I was saying, it's a little blurry and the colors aren't coming through. The decals look nice. They're nice and thin. They have all... See, now, I don't know if I should, when I do this, the decals actually look nice with the paneling. I don't know if I should do this, like color match it and paint when I do this one. I think that might be a better way to go. That's a lot of grays and stuff like that. We have our pendants over here, which are very nice. This is for the front of the ship. Excuse me. Pendants down here, and that cough is from smoking, not COVID. I got to quit that bad habit again. I quit once, I can quit again. The USS Defiant name over here, registry numbers, pinstriping, and all that other good stuff. Some really, really tiny decals, which hopefully these decals are much better than the Academy ones I'm working with now, because those are horrible. Hello, Kelly. Kelly, we were calling you. I said in a couple years when I get to retire, see, Jalen called you Sugar Mama Kelly. That's going to be your new name when I retire. Everybody's going to call you Sugar Mama Kelly. And Kelly, please be good. I love you, dear. So yeah, those are the decals. They're very, very nicely done. I like the colors. If I do color matching, you guys know I'm red-green colorblind. I do have troubles with blues and violets and stuff like that. So I ask Kelly and Kenny to help me out with colors. Like if I were to color match this, I would definitely, even though it's not a bad color to match, I would still ask their opinion if I'm close enough to it. Paint is always better than decals when you can do it. Absolutely, Spence. I think the paint looks a lot better. What did I do with this? What did I do with this? And then I'll show you, once we're done with this, I'll show you the rotors that I've been working on. Hopefully Benny gets home, because I know Benny, Aztec Dummy has a paint mask set for the one. Oh, that's cool. I did not know that. Thank you, Phil. Did not know that. I hope Benny gets here in time. I'm going to show him the rotors that I worked on for the Hughes 500D. Those were a pain in the butt. Those were a pain in the butt. If you can't be good at it. Alright, next up in the box, we will open up the clear parts. This is a tiny kit. Do you guys, if I can find it, do you guys want to see the aftermarket from Green Strawberry on this? So I'll try to find that, and I'll show you what they have with it. The master of laying down decals like it is paint is Boyd. I just spoke to my friend Boyd today. He is. I love watching Boyd. I gotta actually catch up on his latest video. So, but Boyd is doing well. So here we go. We got the clear parts. Hopefully you can see these. The blue background may actually help. These are actually very, very clear and nice, and will light up sweet. Now the only thing I'm curious about, because I haven't seen that set in so long, the Green Strawberry one, if they have the pattern in here, like that lace lattice pattern that goes in here, because I don't know if I'd really want to cut this out, but I guess you'll be painting around here anyhow. This won't be clear. They made the whole part clear for that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 clear parts on here, which again, there's no injector pin marks, no hazing or anything like that. They did a really, really nice job on the clear parts here. I'm actually glad I bought this kit without Kelly's knowledge. No, Chris, she really needs to be good, Chris. So those are the clear parts, and we only got one package left. This is a very quick kit to look at. I had to add soap to my last decals because they weren't sliding in the kit. Oh, not good. Kelly being as good is highly overrated. We love us some Omar. Hey, Omar, I don't know if you heard me before, but if I have a grandchild, I'm sending him to the Omar 3D printing summer camp. All right, let's open up this last package. You know, I really can't complain about Polar Lights. Oh. Just to let you know, speaking about Polar Lights, I'll tell you something in a minute here. Hey, Ken, what's going on? My brother with the same name. So we got only 3 runners in here. And this one has 4, 8, 10, 12, 13 parts on it. Recessed panel lines, which are nice. Again, no hazing, crazing, or anything really like that. No injector pin marks. The detail is really nice and crisp on these. This one has a little pop mark over there, but with paint you won't even notice that. Anything bad is on the back, and they're not even deep, the injector pin marks, so they're not showing through the kit. Yeah, this will be nice to build and paint. It'll make me want to build and paint the big one. But this is sweet. They really did a sweet job on this kit. I love Polar Lights kits. With the few, I know I complain about certain things, but they're always minor things. I'm not bashing the company on their kits or anything like that. Even if there's a little inaccuracy, the only thing I do bash them on is they can bring out a Reliant for us. I keep saying, if you did the 1000 scale Reliant, just make that into a 350 scale. People will put the extra detail onto that kit if they really want it. Even if it looks like the 1/1000 with the detail that has on it, I would take that Reliant kit. I'll go to the Omar 3D summer camp. So that's pretty sweet. And then we got the two body halves, the upper and lower half of the body. I wish I could remember the name because I was studying that just because I was doing reviews on it. Now this one, if I hit a certain light, it kind of looks like a crease over here. The plastic isn't bent or anything. They do have nice little detail, little greeblies in here and in here. But once it's primed up, I'm assuming that little mark will go away. It's nothing major. I'm pretty sure too with this back here, the green strawberry one, you can cut this out and put the red blocks in. I know for the big one you can. You cut out the red blocks, you put the blue little things in here and light those up. 1/1000 scale. It's as big as, a little smaller than my hand, which is nice. Derek, what's going on? Hey, there's Derek. Listen, boys and girls, if you haven't gone over, check out Derek's Lights and Crafts. He just finished up a build, and he used the HLI Effects 001 board in there. He did a really, really nice job on it, and thank you very much, Derek, for mentioning the boards and stuff like that. You have to do a Raytheon lighting thing if you want to light up the pulse lasers and quantum torpedoes. Oh my goodness, Spence, you're getting crazy on me. Can we do this as a sleepover, Omar? Hey, Shane, what's going on, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully you're doing well. And here we go. We have the bottom half of the ship. Raised detail over here, which is nice. Again, recessed panel lines, engraved panel lines, and they're all over the place. I really like this ship. I'm sure people don't like this one, but I love this style, and I do love the Voyager style. Oh, if Kelly's still listening, Kelly, can we get Paramount Plus so I can watch the new Star Trek? She can't see me smiling. Ah, thank you, Derek. Thank you. We're working hard to get more boards out to you. You know, Spence's developing stuff while we can. Tommy's I keep saying welding, soldering things together right now, and doing our best with this chip shortage to get things out to you. But this is a sweet little kit. I like it. 3 bags. If you're not gonna light it and go crazy with matching the paint or anything like that, should be a fun weekend build. Shouldn't take that long. Unlike me, I take forever with builds. It's literally take forever with builds. But this is sweet. Definitely going to get to this one. This will be on the channel. I got to get to doing more sci-fi. That's what the channel was known for. And actually, that's my favorite thing to build is sci-fi. So we'll be getting on more and more and more. There you go, everybody. We talked Kenny into a subscription. You build the kit, Brian. You and your dad. Cool. Awesome. What I like about the Defiant is that the nacelles are protected. Always asked why not before. If those go away, you're up Schitt's Creek. Absolutely, Spencer. That's a very good point that they are protected. Now, oh, I got a cramp in my foot. There we go. This is the first model that I think I've ever put back in a box that it actually fits back in there, no problem. Scientifically accurate ships. I really, really like this ship. This is a very cool ship. I don't know how apparent the Strange New World looks more like TOS. It's actually Pike, so it's right before TOS, which is cool. Now, one more thing I'll show you, and then I'm going to actually put you on break. I'm going to go look for that Defiant set so you can check it out. Yo, Tom, what's going on? I don't care. Can't really talk because I'm subscribed to everything. Nah, you're not subscribed to everything. You're subscribed to a few things. Whee! Now, here we go. Let me bring this up a little higher so it's on camera. We have our whatchamacallit, rotor blades. Now, one of them is the messed up one, and I can't, it's a bent one. This one's a little bent here. But, Benny, if you're watching or you're rewatching, and this one keeps popping up. That one pops up a little bit, but you can't notice too much when you have it like this. If you're building this Academy Hughes 500D, for some reason, the Tamiya extra thin cement wouldn't hold the pieces in place, any of the rotor blades. There's really not that much of a mating surface. I'm going to talk about this in the video I'm doing for it anyhow. So I cut off the nubs, and then I glued the rotors in place with Tamiya extra thin cement, and they just kept falling off. The first one I left overnight with extra thin, picked it up, everything fell off. So I said, you know what? Let me go to my handy dandy Plastruck Bondine. That fell off too. And that was another overnight one. It just didn't want to stick. You know, I'd pick it up and whatever. So then, of course, everybody knows my favorite is this stuff. I don't even know if it's going to come up on the camera, but DAP Rapid Fuse. I use the DAP Rapid Fuse and the Bob Smith Industries Instaset, and they've been good ever since. They, like I said, it's hard to see. One of them is slightly off, but it's not too bad. I'm not too worried about it. It's the one that's bent over here is a little out of whack, but it'll look fine once it's on top of the helicopter. Now I was talking about doing you know, a landing pad diorama with this helicopter or over the city, and I decided right now with doing a diorama for this guy, it's not the greatest thing in the world. And every time I see a model, I've always loved dioramas. I always love building them. I want to do everything in a diorama, and I got to get out of that habit of wanting to do everything in a diorama or lighting everything. Everything doesn't have to be lit. Everything doesn't have to be in a diorama. So I'm going to steal from Spence on this one. What I'm going to do is I am going to light it because I want the helicopter to have lights. Helicopters are my favorite thing, aircraft-wise. I love helicopters. But how he had his TIE Interceptor just on the base, I'm going to do something like that. Just a base and put the helicopter on it with a switch, a nice either acrylic base or a wooden base, and then just have the helicopter there with maybe a panel that says use 500D and the scale and stuff, and then just be able to flick the switch on and off. The one that I am going to do a diorama for, and that's because I want to mess with resin, my friend Kim Voss on Facebook, he watched the video of the 57 Chevy, but he texted me saying the Chebby, C-H-E-B-B-Y. He's like, he sent me a picture of a tank. The tank is in the water, and the barrel's just sticking out, and there's a bottle of beer on the shoreline, and they got the grass in there. He's like, dude, you should do this with the Chevy. So I was like, yeah, that would be a good idea if I do that with the Chevy. So then I was thinking, you know what, maybe I'll do it a little different. Instead of just having the front ends or the back end sticking out of the water, maybe I'll just submerge it because I really want to play with resin. Submerge it, have a little dock, and 3D print up some fish or something like that swimming around it. So that one's going to be the big diorama. This way I don't waste that 51 Chevy Fleet line. We put a lot of work into that. You know, did a lot of videos for you guys on that one, and we're gonna either succeed or fail at doing that resin. Either way, it'll be on a video, probably before the end of the year. So I'm gonna put you guys on break for a minute. I'm gonna go try to see if I can find the aftermarket set for that 1/1000 scale kit, and I'll be right back. Put the Chevy in the levee with no water. I drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Let's come off of review, and we're gonna see what we got. Actually, I want to do this guy. He's a figure. He looks like he's got like a T-Rex head on there, but he's actually a robot. I found a cool 3D printed like city block that he would look cool in, and he's 1/20th scale, so I'd have to figure that out, how to resize it. But I was thinking about him. So let's 1/1000. Hey, there it is, right on top. There's the 1/1000 scale, and I have the 420 one. Oh, they didn't put light. Let me make sure that's. We got 420 USS Franklin. 420. Couple things over there. Star Fury. This one, I'm gonna have to 3D print out a Star Fury that fits this. I don't know if anybody has a Star Fury model, but this was a nice green strawberry kit too. Let's see what we got in here. So I thought they had to light up the tops, but I guess because Polar Lights already did the top one. We've looked at this before, but I'll show it to you again. Why not? Got the instructions. I like green strawberry, shows you in red where to cut off on the pour stubs and everything like that. Shows you where on the ship to cut things out. So you do have to cut out those lenses on the clear part. You got to cut out those lattice pieces over there. And also we're going to be cutting out over here on the back of the ship where I was saying the red parts would be. But they go into good detail. The one thing I do got to get is not a razor blade. I know somebody's going to say it. I do have to get me one of those photo etch benders. Gambling is turned off, Brian. Yep, no gambling. Star Fury and a cheap price. Well, if I can 3D print it, because I know there is a Star Fury. I have 2 Star Fury models here. Oh my. I will trade you my left kidney, Tom, for one of those Star Fury models. Okay, so in here they have the blue, just blue resin, lightly tinted, and this is for the nacelles. That'll go in there, and then you can light them up, and then this will have a glow to it. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, these are all the nacelle parts. These are going to be hard to see on this crappy camera. I definitely got to get the other camera for you guys. This way you could really see this stuff. But this is for the nacelles. They added detail inside, so if you light those nacelles up, you really can see that in there, and that would look really cool. So they got both sides on there. Hopefully you can see that on the camera. Also, these are for the nacelles. This has actually more detail in it, and these are tiny. For the 420 scale, these are big, nice and big. Could do them very easily. So that, hopefully you can see that. These are all resin. If you haven't worked with green strawberry yet, their resin is beautiful. It's crisp, it's clean. They don't put out bad parts 99% of the time. Sometimes one sneaks through and they actually, take care of you. You can have my right kidney. It's the one always giving me stones. And there's just a couple pour stubs over here. I'm not sure what, I think this is like inside the hangar bay, because that's like windows. It looks like the Enterprise hangar bay, or the rear hangar bay, but they got the windows over there. That's a nice little piece. I don't know what that sucker's to. That's just a little knob. And then I think this is for the underneath of the ship. And there's just a little flash on here. This is an easy cleanup. The nice stuff is the brass though. They also give you, and I'm assuming they give you 2 of these just in case you mess up. I want the instructions for that. Where's the instructions for that? Because on the ship, these things, these clear things that I'm showing you, these go on the top of the ship, and this would light block for you, and then the red comes around here. I don't know if you can see that very well either on the camera, but that goes over. I'm so mad that I haven't done this in so long. I can't remember the technical names of the stuff. Okay, so we have, this is those pieces. You would remove them over here, and then you're going to use brass. You can use brass and these parts 53. And that is photo etch. Those are photo etch parts, and you'd put those over, and then you can put the clear in there, and that's how you're going to light up the red. And those blue parts, you can see this is the rear of the nacelle, the one side I showed you there. Then you put the blue in between, and then you put the other half and then the grating on there. So that would look That would look pretty cool. All right, let's get to the brass. That's the important part. Everybody wants to see the brass. This is the one thing that I asked Green Strawberry to do, and they did change it up for the most part, is to use resealable bags. Because, and that's why these were loose in the box. Because the resealable bags, I'm not going to build everything at once, and now I got to throw these in the box without protection or anything like that. Oh, Kev, you should have got your tracking from USPS for your boards. Now this has a ton of photo etch for this ship. There's some really tiny pieces down here. There's rings and rings here, and this is for the little blue parts. I'm sure these other photo etch rings. That's for where I was saying you're going to cut it out and put that clear part in there, and then the red will glow around there. You have the like on the Voyager, I don't want to say they're vents, but I don't know what else to call them. The venting like panels, more strips over here. I mean, they really went off. This is the shuttle bay, because the shuttle bay, if I remember correctly, is underneath the Defiant. So this is the shuttle bay, and with the 420 scale one, they give you a full shuttle bay. So that, if you would buy that one, I would go with a mirror underneath that if you're going to do the whole shuttle bay. Now this is cool too over here. Transporter emitters. There you go. I can't think, Spence. I need to brush up. I used to know this stuff. Well, I didn't say about time travel. And here's the other one, which is, hopefully you can see. This is where they got the lattice work for the rear of the nacelle. You got windows and stuff over here. This is the other part. This part and this part go together, so you'll make one piece out of that. And I don't know what this little wraparound thing is for. That might actually be for inside the shuttle bay. But some of these parts are really tiny, and I hope I don't lose anything. I talked to Susanna from Green Strawberry. I'm going to email her again tonight and see what's up. They said they were going to send some more stuff over to do a review. But while I was doing the polar lights, actually, you know what? I'm going to put you on pause for a second, and I'll go back over to the bench. Go back over to the bench, and we'll talk a little bit over there. All right, gents, I'm hungry. Time for taco dinner. Oh, tacos are good. Be back in a bit. Enjoy dinner, Omar. We'll see you in a little while. And if we're gone, you have a great night, and we'll catch you on the Discord, brother. My good buddy Omar. Omar. All right, let me bring my phone with me. You know what? I'm not even going to put you on pause. I'm just gonna carry the microphone, and you can hear the chair rattling. And we're going to shut that off, and we'll go back to the Q&A. So now this camera here, this nice clear one with a great autofocus, is the one I want to move over there. And actually, if you're looking at the Canon M50, it's really not a bad price. I think it's $699 for the body and a 15 to 35 millimeter lens. I'm pretty sure it is 15 to something, but it's a really good price for it. The only extra, like I said, you'd have to buy if you get something like this, a mirrorless camera, is you got to get a 4K capture card, and then you're golden, you know. So, but what I was going to tell you about polar lights, I don't want to. Kenny, does Dropbox let you know when we share a folder with you? Don't see any way to email you through it. Yes, it does, Jalen. Says Jalen. Jalen shared this folder with you. The only thing is, I don't know where the frickin' file went. I looked for it. I'm sure it's stuffed in my email somewhere, but I just grabbed your stuff off of the site. It made it easier. But speaking of polar lights, I don't want to jinx ourselves because we haven't got an answer back or anything like that yet. Paul has contacted them, and we're waiting to hear about a price list and stuff like that to actually either hold polar lights model kits here, or to see if they're willing to go the drop shipping route that we do. I don't think they go drop ship. They do have their own store, but I don't think they do drop shipping. So we're going to get a price list and see if maybe we can start holding some Polar Lights model kits. Fingers crossed that the prices aren't bad and we could get some stuff and hold stock here. I'm going to have to get another garage just for all the stuff that we're holding. You know, we're getting a little bit bigger and bigger and bigger. The company's doing well. We're never going to get rich off it. It's for a little hobby money in our pocket, and like we always say, we keep our prices low to try to help out our fellow modelers and friends. We're not out there to gouge you or anything like that. You know, it may be a bad business practice, but you know, like I said, we're not looking to get rich off anything. We do make profits. You know, nothing great, nothing crazy, but enough money to keep the business running, get more parts for boards, get in more products. You know, money comes in, goes into more products, gets out to you for a better price. The only thing we can't control is the stupid shipping. I hate shipping. Leaving the cave to go home. I'll be back in Terminator voice. All right, Steve. We'll see in a few minutes. Kenny, I could use some info how to work on 3D printed models. Could you do a series on this? Well, what would you want to see? Because I am no professional at 3D printing. I'm still learning myself. I just did do a video on how to change Fep on a 3D printer. That wasn't too bad. That I had to learn because I destroyed 2 Feps, which isn't good. You know who I didn't see tonight? I got to text him later. Shoo. I hope everything's okay with him. He wasn't on Discord all day, and he wasn't. He isn't on here, so I hope everything's okay with you and it's just a busy day. Yeah, they don't put the base in there. This one came with the base. You can store kits and things here with me. As long as you don't steal them, bud. Kenny, can you do how to kill your Fep video? I could easily do a how to kill your Fep video. That's easy. But it depends on what you want to see, Ush. Smoothing, crisping details. See, I don't know how to do. I'm not nowhere near professional. What I do is I just buy the files, and right now I'm looking for pre-supported files. Omar, hey, what's going on, Mark? Good to see you, buddy. Omar gave me his settings for the printer. I just used his settings. So if you want to email me, I can share with you the same settings. I'd have to go back in there and look and see, and then I could give you the settings and you can try it like that. Right now I'm still hit or miss on stuff. The pre-supported ones for me are great. A couple guys were really good at the pre-supports. A couple guys, their pre-supports were horrible, and I had to go over to their prints without supports, and I put my own supports. I've learned I usually put my stuff at like a 40 to 45 degree angle, and then I use the all button. You know, I hollow it out, I put my holes in there. So we can do some stuff. I can try. I don't want to make myself. I look foolish enough already doing things. I like to have a good time, but there's a lot of professionals out there. I'm very, very new to 3D printing, so I don't want to give you bad information. I mean, we can talk on the side and stuff, and we can figure stuff out. If I know something, I'll let you know, and I'll let you know as I learn. Hey, Kenny, I seen that one already, bud, trying to steal all the models. Yeah, no more dome bases by themselves, which is why I switched to acrylic boxes. Master Omar owns your soul. I still got to stick to candelabra bulb, and my photon has 2 colds in the basement to print. Oh, that stinks. That stinks. The only reason I'm wearing a jacket is because Kelly likes to freeze. She's got the air conditioner on. I closed that vent, but it's still a little chilly. I can't complain about AC in this garage. For some reason, AC does very well. Heat escapes very quickly. So that's what's going on here. I got to work on that helicopter, but like I said, now that I'm back to work, I don't know how overtime's going to be. Right now, I know I'm working Saturday at least, and it looks like I'll be working Sunday. Saturday, I'll definitely be home in time for the 7 o'clock show. During the week right now, it looks like we have no overtime, so I should make it back in time for a 7 o'clock show during the week. I'm sorry sometimes I am late, but you guys always come anyhow because you guys rock. 32 people here. Whoever's here and not talking, thank you very much for showing up and hanging out. Let's hear the soda. Talking about working on something already printed by someone else. Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, if you want to send me pictures and stuff like that, we can talk. Hey Kenny, did you check out the new Star Trek show? No, we were actually talking about that before, Shane. I don't have Paramount Plus, but I was saying my friends at work are really talking that show up, and they know I'm a Star Trek fan too. Actually, I show them your guys' models, and they love what you guys do when you have Star Trek models and stuff like that. I showed them all the Star Wars models, and they were very impressed with work, and they're like, wow, you guys do that and stuff. But I will be checking it out. Omar said tomorrow on YouTube. The pilot episode is free, so I'm going to check it out, and then get permission from the wifey, because she's the money bags, to get the thing. Off Friday, my weekend to work. Nice. Need more wood laying. That sucker, I don't even know where that sucker is. It's down here somewhere and dusty. It's back over there. I don't know if you guys, I know some people don't know what the wood laying is. Hold on. This is gonna block up the whole camera. But for you guys that don't know what Ush is talking about with wood laying, we spent 8 hours I think it was a Saturday. We hey Donnie, Moneybags, wag of the finger, Kenny. We all spent 8 hours together while I put all this wood down. I put in little tack nails all through here, and we just had a good time. All they did was watch me put wood down, and we talked and talked and talked. So this is if you don't know, this is the Frankenstein model kit from, I think it's Mobius. And this is one of my many, many, many shelf queens. I am the king of shelf queens, I think, or close to it. So we did the wood. I put these stairs here, which this is just foam. I actually have real concrete that I'm going to put over here. I'm going to 3D print out a torch. Now that I have a 3D printer, I'm going to 3D print a torch here. And I'm looking to see if I can find a nice 3D printed dungeon door over here. So this is, like I said, I love dioramas. I love doing stuff like this. We're going to have Frankie over here, his magnets. Actually, I was moving this not too long ago, and I have to find where there's one nail under here that got me. And I got to find it. Back here, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I may put a single piece of wood and do probably more over this way so you can see it, like bars over here. I know this will be out of scale and it won't, look proper, but it could be just a small cage to keep the monster in. Have like a lightning effect. Lightning, Spence, lightning. They have shelves themselves. Yes, they do. They do. They have shelves themselves. But this one was going along well, and then it just stopped, and then we started moving and stuff. So this is definitely one. Won't be for Halloween, but it will be a shelf queen build. Even on the inside, I started doing the brickwork with pink foam over here. The inside of these, actually, there's a tip for you guys. If you're doing this model kit, the inside of these is smooth, so it doesn't look right. It doesn't match up with the stone on the front of the build itself. So all I did was do you guys know the Dremel bit with the little ball on top? I just used that and let it bounce up and down all over, and I actually took the ball. You probably could see it better on this side maybe. I matched up the line with the front brick and made it, because they were kind of thin, and just brought it across so it looked like it was one stone in there instead of just flat. And I just gave the stone texture with that little ballpoint thing, and it worked out really well. Lightning, is it storming where you're at? Take care. Spence runs out the back door. Spence is taking off. Hey, we got more people here. Thank you for stopping by and checking out. 35 people, not bad tonight, not bad. If you haven't yet, stop it. You don't have to. If you're shy, you don't like talking or whatever, you don't have to, but it'd be nice for you to say hi. We'd love to know who you are and welcome you into the HLI family over here. It's always a good thing to have new people and new faces, It's always good to grow the community, and especially if you guys are model builders or 3D printers, stuff like that. We'd love to have you over at the community too, or Discord even, just to see, what you're building, what you're up to. We could probably learn some stuff for you, You can learn some stuff from us, and we can also see very cool builds. I love seeing the builds. That's why we do the group build. So yeah, I think I'll print out maybe a couple little rats to put up here. Rats. I hate rats. Rats are nasty, nasty creatures. Rats. There's a lot of rats in the world, and they're nasty. This I actually changed. This door, it was on kind of their own, I forgot what kind of hinge it was on, but down here, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little piece of tube styrene here. So I put the tube in there, and I'm putting a little piece of brass inside the door. This way the door can swing open. Could have sworn I put magnets on this one. Could have sworn I put magnets on that one. Let's find out. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So this is where we got with Frankie. Frankie's all built. I started his hair. You know, I'm gonna paint him. I'm gonna paint him black and white, like the movie. So I started his hair and stuff. We got rid of all the seams, which was nice. And I did put, if you can see that, we did put magnets in his feet. Now if we can, let's see. There we go. He found his spot. So the magnets are in his feet, and the purpose of the magnets for me was just the fact of moving. This way I could take them off, and I put him in the box. He was safe. The same thing for that diorama over there behind me for the Invisible Man. I put magnets in his feet so I could take them off. They're both in the box, nice and safe. I didn't have to worry about anything breaking. Also, one day I may attempt to put something in a show and lose, because my stuff is nowhere good enough to win anything, but it'd be fun once to put something in. So something like this, the Frankenstein one, to go to the show, I could just take him off, wrap him in bubble wrap or something. I don't have to worry about him. And the diorama, you know, this isn't going to break or anything like that in the back of the car. And then when I get to the show, I could just pop him on there, and he's good to go. So that's a little safe carry for Frankenstein. This, I'm going to see if I can sand this down some. The gray actually is an aging stain. And I forgot, I think it was Midwood and Wax or something like that. I picked it up at Home Depot. It's supposed to stain it. It didn't come out the greatest, so I'm going to actually try to sand this down a bit, scuff it up, and maybe hit it with another gray wash or something like that, which was nice. This was sitting around so long. It was actually dusty, and like the guy said, that looked cool. I kind of should have left the dust on it, but I took the dust off it. So this is definitely one that's going to be finished. Let me see. I forgot. Who was it that sent you all the foam bricks? Yes, I still have all of those. Ron, Sci-Fi Model Shop, sent me all the foam bricks. And that's another thing. That's an awesome tool he has. And Dirk picked it up too. Is the foam cutter, the Proxxon foam cutter. I want to get one of those. Yeah, he sent me he cut up all sorts of bricks, which are in one of these boxes over here. I got tons of bricks. Those are going to last me a while, so I don't have to worry about those. You can screw tinfoil up into a ball and press it in the foam for texture too, Kenny. Yeah, this isn't foam on the side here, GB. This is the plastic. This is the styrene plastic. So that's why I used the stuff over here for the ones that I did start before Ron sent me over the bricks. This is all foam in here, and that's what I did. I used the tinfoil, and I just rolled the tinfoil all over the foam. I actually did a video on that too, so if you want to go check out that video, guys, there's a video on making a stone wall using the tinfoil technique, and GB's full of tips. So if you ever need a tip, go to GB. The modeler, Bud, you're a clean shop freak. I am a clean shop freak too, Chris. Don't pick on Bud because of that. I can go inside the garage and send you some mouse crap for your dio. Could be worse, Bud. Can be a nude modeler. I love the magnets. Great idea. Thank you. Polyfill protects everything from moving and damage. That is a great idea too. See, that's one thing I'll never do either, because I feel my models just aren't good enough to sell. And I kind of, sounds goofy, But once I'm done with the model, I'm kind of attached to these. Like, hey, look, I built that. It's finished. May not be the greatest thing in the world, but, you know, I did it. That's why I can't wait until this place is done and we can put the cabinet up over there. So eventually this place will be done. Kelly just got file cabinets and stuff like that, so some more stuff is going to move out, which will open up more room, and we'll be able to do a little more stuff. I actually should do a video on how to wire up an 001A board. Yeah, Bob, they're like little babies. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Cam.
How are you, dear?
I'm fine.
There's Sugar Mama Kelly's here. Sugar Mama Kelly is here. You know what? Somehow my camera dipped down. I think the thing is broken. Giving you guys a show. Uh-oh. Let me jack that up a little. Yeah, that's better. Now my head isn't too freaking cut off. I don't know why that fell down. Yeah, we had a good time at work today. There was a shooting right around the corner. That was good. Eating tacos and watching HLI. That is a great combo. We love tacos. Tom said hello. She's in the laundry room. She's got the thing closed. I wish I could be Moby's Frankenstein at decent price and get the replacement head. They're that expensive now, Spence? I haven't looked for one. Just because I have one, I haven't looked. Don't mess with the camera during the stream. I'm sorry, dude. It was annoying me that I still got to mess with it. I got to raise it up a little bit. I'll do it next time. Hi, Cal.
Hi, what's bothering you?
No, the camera's like sinking down, so not right now. It must have sank over the past couple days. I got to raise it up. Sorry. Jack said hello, Kelly.
Hiya, Jack.
Hiya, Jack. Hiya, Jack. Hopefully you're doing well.
Going to watch some.
She's going to watch Sons of Anarchy. That's her favorite show. Again, she loves Sons of Anarchy. The one thing I would love to get for her, I think the company is called Narnia Designs, or Narin Designs, I think it's Narin Designs. And he does like big resin sculpts. And she is a huge Crow fan. She loves Brandon Lee. Our first golden retriever was named Brandon after Brandon Lee. So if I can find that. I know Gilbert from Gilbert Mondragon. He just did a 3D print and it looks exactly like the original sculpt that I'm talking about. If I could find that, I would definitely get it. Has anybody, Chris or anybody, seen Shu today? Sorry, I shall tell her you said hello. She walked out already. She went to Chicken Burgers and Poutine. Every time you touch the mic during the stream, it quits working. Don't touch the camera. Hands off. Hands off. Had it once and it was good. Never heard of Poutine. Don't know what Poutine is or anything like that. No on the shoe. Okay, I'll text him. I'll text him after the show and see if it's not like Shu to go a whole day missing. So yeah, that's what's going on with the models. Like I said, I'm waiting on the X-Wings to get here. Saturday we'll do the finale giveaway for the X-Wings because I think there might still be some time left on the vote. We'll give those away. If anybody wins out of the country, they're going to get they'll probably get the PayPal, and then those other two X-Wings, we'll hold on to those, and we'll just add them to a giveaway. So you guys keep your fingers crossed. There might be a couple X-Wings in there to give away. Poutine, French fries and cheese curds with brown gravy. Oh, disco fries. I've had disco fries before. Except disco fries are French fries, mozzarella cheese, and brown gravy. Basically the same thing. About 11 p.m. my time. Yeah, I'm going to text them. I'm going to text them in a little while. We call them either dirty fries or disco fries. Here in Jersey, when I hung out down the shore, we called them dirty fries. In Staten Island, we call them disco fries. Shoe posted in the community an hour ago. Okay, cool. Got to keep an eye on my friend's shoe there. Bud kept him up all night, that's why. Made in Quebec. Delicious. Delicious. Oh, speaking of Quebec. Disco here, disco there. Disco everywhere. Sorry guys, I'm gonna take a little break from you for 1 second because my Pittsburgh Penguins are on tonight and hopefully they're beating the New York Rangers. 1-0 in the second period. For anybody that doesn't know, well, let's see. Hockey Long Island champions. I was a hockey nut. Played hockey a long time. Are you using the cam link to connect your camera to your computer, Kenny? Yes, the cam link. I have. I think it's a 4-foot. It's not a micro. It's a mini USB. Not a USB. A mini HDMI on one side, and a regular HDMI on the other side into the 4K cam link. That goes into my USB hub. The USB hub goes into the computer. Now, the weird thing with my USB hub is I had to take the Elgato Stream Deck out of the hub and put it into the back of the computer. The computer only has 2 USB ports, which I hate. My old one had 4. Because when I had it in there, something was interfering with it. I think it was the mouse, because the mouse would shut off, that would shut off. So something was conflicting. So now that I have them separate, everything is okay. It's also an animal style if you have an In-N-Out burger. Yeah, that's the only way I could get this mirrorless to go into the computer is with a cam link. Eventually, down the line at some point, I am going to build my own desktop. Elgato now has a cam link card, so you don't have to have these little cam links all over the place. You don't have to have like 4 of them. If you got 4 cameras, I would need 2 for 2 cameras. But it comes with 4 ports, and it's not that expensive. It's actually cheaper to buy the 4-port card than 4 cam links or something like that. It's not bad. I'll be talking about paint masks off the U.S. All the paint masking off Freedom. Oh, that's cool. I can't wait to see that. Oh, 2-0 Penguins. Woohoo! Let's go Pens. I miss the Quebec Nordiques, or Quebec Nordiques. Who the hell has a mouse with a cord? That's 80 style. A mouse with a cord is because the shitty, I'll say it, the shitty Logitechs I have, literally, the USB hub is on the other side of the computer. From here to there, I would lose linkage all the time. So I went out and got myself my fun little glowy, USB. Everything's about the LED lighting. So on there and there. But yeah. Otherwise, nothing else is going on, guys. We're on pretty much almost an hour and a half. That's what I'll hang out for a few more minutes. Let's talk. I'm still going to cord mouse. I like the corded mouse. That's what I use for my Canon, but did some reason I can only get 720 from my camera, even though it outputs 1080p into the cam link. That's weird, because I can do both. I could do all 3. I could do the 720. I can do 10. This is 1080, and if I wanted to, I could do the 4K. I could do 4K at 30 frames per second, I think it is, because that's the 4K cam link. And I could do 1080 at 60 frames per second. I don't do 4K because why the hell am I going to do 4K? You know, not a lot of people have 4K. 1080, 720 is fine. But that's weird that you can't get 1080 out of it. And you got the Elgato cam link? I would rather be wired than lose connection too. Sorry, I was just painting the M60A1. Nice. Paint away, paint away. Post pictures. Post pictures. We would love to see pictures of it. And see, all right. This is what I'm talking about. Tonight, the stream was great for the Star Wars thing, and I apologize to everybody that was in that stream with finished models that I forgot to take the gambling off. But this was so much better tonight, having conversations again about everything we talk about, listening to you guys, you know, having fun and all that other good stuff. It's nicer to see this than just heist over heist over heist over heist. What we're gonna do though is, because this did go crazy, come January, we're gonna start with a clean slate. We're gonna wipe out all the chippy chips, and we're gonna start at 0, everybody, again. That'll be That's just because of the gambling, and everybody's got, like Bud. Bud was here. I'm not talking about your gambling, Bud. Bud was here all the time watching, and he was the first one to, I think, 8,000 or 9,000 chips without gambling. So he's here. Omar's back, so he's here all the time watching. A lot of the guys had thousands of Space Loot at the time, or Chippy Chips at the time, because they were here constantly watching and, earning their Chippy Chips. So come January 1st, we're going to start with a clean slate for everybody. Everybody will start off on the same foot again, and then we won't wipe it out again because we won't have the crazy gambling. See, 32,000 chips. Now, for the guys, like I was saying, we got 33 people here. Out of those 33 people, we probably have 15, maybe 20 people chatting. Sometimes out of those 33 people at the end of the month, there's a guy that, or a girl that jumps in on the giveaway that doesn't talk. And it really wasn't fair to them that they're not in here gambling because they don't, maybe they don't feel comfortable because they really don't know the guys and they're enjoying the stream, or they just don't like to talk. They just like to watch and listen and watch what all us goofballs are saying in the chat. It's really not fair to them at the end of the month for somebody to be gambling away while they're sitting here for an hour and a half, 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours, whatever we may do, earning the little bit of Chippy Chips compared to just betting 10,000 Chippy Chips and winning another 10,000. So I beat you all, though. I already have 1 million Chippy Chips, but I can't spend them. Yes, you did. A lot of people share their chips, but we're going to keep it fair. I was at 7K before I started gambling. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys had a lot of Chippy Chips because you're always here, and I appreciate you guys being here. I know we don't always do modeling. Sometimes we're just sitting here yakking like this and gabbing away, but like I said, this is for us to get away for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. It doesn't always have to be, building a model over there or, doing a review over there. It's fun to sit here and talk to you guys, see what's going on in your lives, how you're doing, just making conversation with everybody, talking about kits or talking about 3D printing and stuff like that. See, if Shu was here, I know he'd want to see one of the puppies at least. Milk was a bad choice. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. I'm trapped in a glass cage of emotion. Virtual hugs, Omar. Virtual hugs. And I'm telling you, if Omar comes back up north and he's not that far away from me, I'm jetting down there to see, once he's set up. So I don't want to intrude while he's setting up, but once he's got that shop set up, I'm going down there and sitting with Omar and checking out all his cool stuff. Let me keep my chips. I don't use them. I'm not taking away anybody's right now. Where the hell has Dana been? My second wife, Dana. It's pretty much my second wife. Me and Dana are very good friends. Even though we just talk through here, we talk pretty much every day. Right now, Dana is in training to become a long haul truck driver. So I think she's in Indiana right now. She sent me a picture the other day in front of the rig she's driving. It's a beautiful brand new rig. I think it's automatic too for a big rig. She sent me a picture. I think she might have posted it on Facebook too. She sent me a picture of the gas. Half a tank of diesel was almost $700 or something like that. So a full tank would have been $1,400. But her and her friend are training together. They're going to be a team, and they're going to start driving around and doing that as long as they pass all their courses and their safety and all that. And it was funny because she was like, where's Keysburg? And I was like, looked on the map. I was like, oh, Keysburg's only 3 minutes away from, literally 3 minutes away, 5 minutes away down the road from me. She's like, that's where one of the stops is, where we got to drop the trucks off. We're not allowed to, take them around. I was like, well, if you're in the area, let me know. Come pick you up and we'll put her on a live stream. Oh, you were quoting, okay. I will, Omar. I will. Dan is learning to be a truck driver. That's awesome. I used to have my license sucked at backing up. I wouldn't be able to back up. Demco Model Works, what's going on? How you doing? I would not be able to drive one of those big rigs. I had a problem with my old 16-foot little single engine 35 horsepower boat doing that. Yeah, so that's what Dana's up to. That's why she hasn't been building, and she was selling everything off, her models off and stuff like that. And that's why you haven't seen her. And actually, because Dana is doing all that, and she's if she passes and everything, she's really not going to have time for modeling or anything. I am actually the new owner of Spruce Society. So if you are on Spruce Society on Facebook, that is now my group also. So I have the HLI group and I have the Spruce Society group. But if Dana decides to come back, I will hand back Spruce Society to her. But that's, hey, Matt, you're back. Or did you never leave? Doing much better after the heart attack. Oh, jeez. Back in the 90s when it was still fun. I couldn't drive one of those. There's no way I could drive one of those. I do have to build one of those though. I watch the guys with the big rig group builds and stuff like that, and that is pretty cool. Hey, since we have 34, I know people have been bouncing in and out. We were up to 35, 36 before. For new people here that are watching, we'll do our usual, because we do the same thing over every stream. Over and over and over. Sorry if I'm boring anybody. But just to make Chris happy, we're going to go through the Christmas giveaway. My freaking legs are itchy. We're going to go through the Christmas giveaway, and tonight I'll set up the monthly giveaway. No more building for her. No more building for her. I get lazy. I drive straight down to Florida, which this year I'll be doing it again if gas prices stay pretty good. So let me go over. Let's make Chris happy, because we love making Chris happy. I did the old Knight Rider big rig kit. Oh, that's cool, Tom. Join HLI. Be a warrior. Bring honor to HLI. Chris, Merry Christmas, Chris. Oh, we got to celebrate Leon Day. Oh, and I'm going to talk about one more thing after we're done with this. For new people watching and you don't know, at the end of the year, Christmas time, you got to join the community for this one. We have our Christmas giveaway. I'm going to go forward once. One of the giveaways is this sculpture of, not Bob Marley, Jacob Marley, because I always almost messed that up because I always got to think first. And that's an awesome sculpt. And the other way on it is Kalen, White Glove Models. If you haven't checked him out, he streams every Monday. I think it's around 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I think 10 o'clock his time in California. But I know he's been hurting and his back's been hurting. He's got to have surgery. So go check out Kalen. Go give him a sub. He's a good guy. Enjoys the hobby. He's donating a $150 gift certificate at the end of the year and that will from Andy's Hobby headquarters, and we'll be able to give that away here or there. So thank you very much, Kalen. We really appreciate it. And Shu, who I've been looking for, is giving away the Katinga and light set combo package in 1/350 scale. So that's another awesome Christmas present. Forward. There you go, Chris. One last look, Chris, before I go back and say one more thing and we're almost done. So, we are closing in on 4,000 subscribers. 4,000 subscribers, which is pretty awesome. Took me a long time to get there, but like I told you guys, I messed up my channel because I took so many hiatuses and breaks, and I wasn't constantly on there. A lot of that had to do with real life stuff and overtime, but we're trying to do the best we can with the time we have. I'm going to jump over to community for a second. So I posted this up the other day. Computer screen. Posted this up. Let me see if I can get it in there. Polar Lights 1/350 scale USS Enterprise NCC 1701 refit. Am I just going to leave this here? I am just going to leave this here. Is it for me? Or is it for you when we hit a milestone? Well, I talked to Paul to make sure that everything is cool with giving this away. So once we hit 4,000 subscribers, we are going to give this away to one lucky winner. I'm going to see if I can maybe get two more things. This way we have a total of 3 things to give away. Can't give away everything, 4,000 people something. Unfortunately, I wish I could. If I had Elon Musk money, I would. But we're definitely giving away a 1/350 scale Star Trek USS Enterprise, NCC 1701 refit, which is pretty darn cool, and that's to say thank you to you guys. One thing I will say with this is to make sure you're a subscriber. I was talking about it the other day. I keep my subscriptions hidden. It's just how I've always done it. I don't show who I subscribe to or who I'm subscribed to. It's just It's just that's how I am. If you're like me, for the contest, you'll have to turn that off just for the day. This way, if you do win, or if you win, you'll have to turn it off so I can see you're a subscriber. Or actually, you should turn it off before, so when you put your name in there, I can check that you're a subscriber to the channel. And then we're gonna pick out of the country, of course. We can't ship it out. If I can find one for the same price across the ocean, then we'll do that. But we are definitely giving one of these away, and that's when we hit 4,000 subscribers. I think we're at 3892 right now. I think 3,800 and something. YouTube Studio. Let's go into YouTube Studio and we'll see. Yeah, 3,892. So we're not too far away from our 4,000 mark, and we will try to give back to the community again the best we can, to say thank you all for supporting HLI, being here for the live streams, hanging out, chatting with us, chatting with the people in the chat. And the awesome part about it is I know everybody that's in here. Who's this Kalen guy? There he is. Kalen, your ears must have been burning that I was just talking about you. Okay, if you don't know, that's Kalen. Kalen streams every Monday, but like I said, Kalen unfortunately has a bad back and will be getting surgery. Kalen's an awesome guy, cool dude, fun to watch. I like watching his show. He cracks me up when he gets that little grin and he's talking about stuff. Awesome guy. So go check out Kalen on Mondays. Go subscribe to his channel besides just checking him out. He's a good dude. You'll have fun and all that other good jazz. But anyway, as I was saying, I thank everybody for being here. And the best part about it is always, it's the same people in the chat. We do have a few different people in on the giveaways at the end of the month sometime, but you guys are always here. No worries, Fred. You're coming towards the end of the show. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you, Fred. But like I was saying, that just proves to me that you guys are not in it just for the free prizes or anything like that. You're here to, have fun with our fellow friends in the chat, have a good time here, and all that other stuff. Yeah, obviously you always put a smile on my face because I'm always laughing reading what you guys are saying, or if you're picking on me, which I don't mind because we're always goofing on each other, which is a good thing. We don't take ourselves overly serious or anything like that, which is always good. Kenny, if you wanted to both a model in the giveaway, how do I do that? Wait, that just confused the heck out of me. I'm sorry, Phil. Kenny, if I wanted to both a model in... Phil, I think that came out wrong. Are you saying, did you want to donate a model to the giveaway? If that's the case, let me know. Saying, brother, busy, but full support, bro. Thank you, Fred. Yeah, I'm always checking. And again, like Fred, I watch Fred's videos. I watch a ton of your guys' videos. I just don't always comment. Like I said last time, it's if I pick out something that I learned or something was really cool, or just I haven't said hello in a while, I'll say hello. But most of the time, I'll watch it through, and I'll just move on to the next video. I will throw a like. I throw a like on almost everybody's video that I watch. It's just I don't want to be repetitive with the same comments over and over. But okay, yeah, I'll tell you, Phil, if you want to donate a gift to the giveaway, which is very cool of you to do, just email me and we'll set it up. Just tell me what you want to do. But Fred's another good guy. Go check out his channel. I like Fred's channel, and I've been learning from these car guys, because everybody knows I am no car guy. I was very happy. I've been watching BG. He's doing the same kit that I did, the 32 Ford 3-window coupe, and I was so happy that BG, that's Brian, mentioned the same problems that I had with the frame pushing out up on the front fenders, that he called it the hoop. I didn't know what to call it, but he called it the hoop up front. Wouldn't fit in the two little slots on the car. So how I did mine is I just pulled it down, and you still see the little holes. And when I was watching, he had to line up the back too, so the rear fenders met up with the body and didn't have the gap like I have. So I was like, thank God, I really didn't. It really was the kit and not me. So it was awesome to see that and see how he corrected it. Fred does some awesome car work. So, you know, go check those guys out. It's always nice to go check everybody out. You know, throw a like on them. You know, subscribe, all that good stuff. You don't always have to comment. You don't even have to always watch the videos. That's why, not watch the videos, but watch the whole video. That's why what I've been doing now is, because I know not everybody has the time to watch my videos all the way through. What I've been doing with my videos to make it easier on you is I've been doing chapters. So if you notice on a timeline, I don't know if you guys know what chapters are. Let me go to YouTube. I'll go to one of mine just in case you guys don't know. And I got to mute it right away. We'll go to my latest video. Your channel. Videos. Let's put this in here. Let's mute. Uh-oh. I didn't mute it quick enough. We're going to go to the computer screen here for a second. Let this skip. Okay. What chapters are, and I've been doing this just in case you want to skip around. I'll name them. Like you'll see here, there's a little break, and underneath it says kits in this video. The next one says 1/24 scale figures, and that'll go on. And then this one says 1/48 scale figures, and that's how long this one is. 1/72 scale figures, 1/48 scale cargo boxes, 1/72 scale cargo boxes, and then the overview. You don't have to search through like that to see the names I'm putting on the chapters. All you have to do is go into, I always have a big write-up in the description. I'll have a write-up of what we're talking about in the video. We'll have a link to, like, Cosmic Scale Models was the one that sent these over to me, so I put a link to theirs. And then right under that, I'll usually put the chapters, and it'll tell you what it is. Kits in the video, 1/24, 1/48, 72nd, 48, 72nd, and overview. All you have to do is click the timestamp, and it's going to bring you right to that section. So you can actually see what I'm doing before you actually watch the video. So say you already seen the 1/24 scale figures, or you have no interest in the 1/24 scale figures. I'd rather keep you on the video to something you like. Say you like 1/72 scale figures for Space 1999, and you've seen this, so you're like, oh, I can jump right to 658. It's going to move the screen up, and it's going to go right to that position. This way you can start watching from that point. So that's what chapters are. I've been trying to do that on every video because, like I said, nobody has time. We have so many friends in the community. I see notifications every day, and I try to make as many as I can in a day, and hit the like button and check out what I can. Chapters are definitely making it a lot easier. Let me get rid of that. And I'm back. I don't know how to do chapters yet. Oh, I should have told you how to do it. It's very simple, Kaylin. What you do, you don't have to put the word chapters. I do, just to let people know that's what it is. Put chapters, and then, you know, here's a tip. Intro. If you have an intro, it seems like watching, you guys know I'm always studying YouTube. That's why you see newer stuff behind me, newer lights. Right now it's too bright in here for the blue lights and stuff like that. But I'm always studying YouTube to try to see what works, what doesn't work. It's not like because I'm trying to get fancy. I'm trying to make a better show for you guys, a more appealing show, a more visually appealing show. That's why I want better cameras and all that other stuff, not just to be some highfalutin guy or anything like that. But chapters don't put intro because, as I was saying, YouTube is looking to do auto skip on intros. So put whatever you want. Say you're doing a 1/72 scale Messerschmitt. So you put engine work, and then just start it with hit the space, put 0:00. Then look through your video. Say you started the engine at 00 and you ended the engine at 2 minutes. And next you're going to start on the wings. Put wings 2:00, and then just keep going. Like, look through your video for each section that you have. If you go from wings to, say, the rudder in the back or antenna wiring, whatever it is, you just break it down into those. And then once you hit save in the back end when you're editing your video, go check it in the front. Make sure all the timestamps are highlighted, and you'll see it. You don't even have to check those. If you go on your video and just scroll through, you'll see how it was broken up on mine. But if you need help with that, Kaylin, let me know and we can go over it, and I'll help you out on that. If anybody needs any type of help, I'm always willing to help out and do some good stuff. I don't know how these car guys do it. Think most of them are more forgiving than the rest of us when it comes to fit and finish. The car guys, I have to say, are awesome because I've always been an Armor or Sci-Fi builder. I was Sci-Fi first, then Armor, and then Sci-Fi again. But the car guys do, I would have to say, have the biggest patience in the world with automotive kits. To me, they're nowhere near what an Armor kit is or a Sci-Fi kit. These guys got a lot of older molds and stuff like that, and that's why I don't understand certain companies don't come out like Tamiya or Mang or something like that and start coming out with a 57 Chevy or, you know, a Corvette and Mustang, old muscle cars, Model T, Model A, whatever it is, Model T, Fords. I don't know all the cars, but come out with that stuff and you will kill Polar Light's reissues of AMT and all that other stuff. People, you know, will definitely go for a better kit than what they have. But the car guys are always amazing to me. These guys, you know, they got the high polished finishes on there. They're getting the aftermarket parts with, you know, extra carburetors and all the spark plug stuff and tiny spark plugs and all that other good stuff. And they do an amazing job. I really like watching what they do. I hide paint flaws. Don't we all? That's our job, Fred. We all try to hide those flaws. Every single model, everybody knows, Fred. My thing is either the Kenny Conklin move is there's either a fingerprint in it somewhere or a cat hair. And now with 3 golden retrievers, there's going to be a lot of dog hair in there. Decent car kits, and they have a 55 Bel Air. I was never up on cars. Well, that's cool that they do. Actually, Omar sent me a Revell that I want to do. It looks like a very nice kit. The 32 Ford kit really wasn't that bad. It was just the fender in the back not fitting well and that front piece. Otherwise, I really enjoyed that. I was enjoying the AMT 51 Chevy Fleet line until those fit issues really just destroyed me. And I was like, you know what? This is going from a junker, and thanks to my friend Kim Voss giving me the idea of sinking it in a pond. You know, I'm going with Kim's idea. Kim's good. He's like, yo, do this. Get your Chevy out of the levee. So we're going to do that. That's why I'm an Armor Models. Make a mistake and hide it with mud. Exactly. That's the best thing to do. So, guys, we've been on for an hour and 45 minutes. I actually got to go to bed probably in 15 minutes because I got to get up at 4 a.m. But hanging out with you guys, I always have fun hanging out with you guys. I want to go spend a little time with the puppies before I do go to bed, because now with working, I'm not spending any time with them during the day. Nanny's with them all day long, so I get all the puppy kisses when I get home. They get really excited, which is really cool. You know, it's like Kenny being small again, and you walk through the front door and you got your little son running at you because dad's home. That's what these guys are like, which is awesome. So I'm going to go spend a few minutes with the pups before I got to go to bed. I'm going to hit the bed, wake up at 4 a.m., do it all over again. And, you know, I'll be working Saturday, but I will be here for you guys Saturday night at 7 o'clock. Hopefully at 7 o'clock. If there's any extra overtime, I will post and let you know. We'll take a look at the finishers for the Star Wars group build and see who's winning the X-Wings. And then maybe we'll take a look at something else. I don't know. Yeah, we looked at I don't know if we ever looked at the General Lee. Maybe we'll open up the General Lee, check that out. I don't know. We'll see something. We'll do something, you know, try to make it a little bit more fun. But like I said, you guys, no matter what we do, sitting here like this talking about anything. Last time it was great. You guys were talking about, I got schooled on comic books by Omar because I really didn't know Batman was like low down and dirty at the beginning. You know, he's a pretty mean guy. So it's cool to learn a lot of things from you guys. I always enjoy talking to you guys. I enjoy that you spend time with me, and you know, it's spending your personal time. And that's what Kelly was saying. You know, it's cool that you guys hang out. We pretty much opened up our house, and you can see what we're doing in our lives. We pretty much tell you everything we're doing because we trust you guys. You know, we think you're a great bunch of guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it before I get really mushy and you know, telling you I love you all. So guys, you have a great night. I will see you Saturday. I'm off to play with those puppos. Make sure you're taking care of yourself out there. Be good. Don't cause any trouble. No trouble. And no rats. We got to get rid of the rats. We don't like rats. So we'll see you all on Saturday. Take care, and bye-bye, everybody.